Hi everyone, welcome to day one of our Mya Sew-a-long. Today we're going to work on printing, cutting, and prepping. So I have already printed out my pattern and I've cut all of my versions out. I'm making, 5 different versions to show you almost all the options. There's so many with Mya that I didn't quite get them all, but I do have a lot to show you. So you will print out your pattern, grade as needed, if that's something that you need to do, and then go ahead and cut out your fabric, and we'll just kind of quickly go over what pieces you need. So the first version I'll show you is just a short sleeve tunic, so you can see my fabric is still folded here, but I have a back bodice piece cut on the fold, my front piece cut on the fold, and this one is tunic length. You can see the curved tunic at the bottom. Then I have 2 short sleeve pieces, both cut on the fold, and then a neckband, also cut on the fold. So that's it for that one. The next version I have is a racer back dress. So I have my front dress cut on the fold. I have my back dress piece cut on the fold. When you're cutting, do make sure that you use the racer back cut lines. Remember that there's a sleeve cut line, a sleeveless cut line, and then a racer back cut line. And it's important that you use the right cut lines, otherwise your bands won't match up and your pieces won't come together as nicely. So for this one, I use the racer back cut lines. And then I have my 2 bands, 2 arm bands, and then a neck band. And just so I don't have to guess or remeasure the bands as I'm sewing, I tie my arm bands just in a loose knot together to keep them separate from the neckband. The next version is a tank top in top length with optional flutter sleeves. So you can see again, I have my arm bands loosely knotted. I have my neckband. Those pieces are all cut on the fold. I have 2 optional flutters. Those are cut on the fold. Then I have my front piece cut on the fold. And this one I cut on the sleeveless line, not the racer back line. You can see it's a little bit wider than the racer back. And those are all my pieces for that version. The next version is 3/4 sleeves with flutters, and it's tunic length. I'm excited about this fun animal print. When we were all out in LA, I found it in a big scrap pile, and I didn't quite have enough to make something for myself, but I think it'll be cute on my daughter. So I have my front bodice piece, my back bodice piece cut on the fold, and this one's another tunic length. Here's her neckband, 2 3/4 length sleeves, both cut on the fold. My optional flutters cut on the fold, and those are all my pieces for that version. Then the last version I'm going to show you is a long sleeve cowl neck tunic with sleeve ruffles. So I have my 2 cowl neck pieces. You can see if I unfold them, they look like this. Those are cut on the fold. I have my long sleeve pieces, both cut on the fold. I have all my little ruffles tied loosely in a knot. Oh, one got out. I have my back bodice cut on the fold. And last, I have my front bodice cut on the fold. So that is it for that version. Do remember that to get the best fit, you're going to want to match sizes. Some kids do fit all in one size perfectly and you don't need to match it all, or some are close enough that with kids, especially as quickly as they grow, you may not find it necessary. But I know for my kids, my daughter is a 2-4 mash, and then my son, I make a 5-7 for him. So do keep that in mind, that to get the best fit, you'll want to match sizes. Once you have all your pieces cut out, you are ready to go ahead and set them to the side, and we will come back on day 2. Tomorrow is shoulder seams and optional flutter sleeves. If you're not doing the flutter sleeves, you'll just have your shoulder seams to do. So pretty easy day. We'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.